All right, guys, welcome back to Bermuda Grass Central with BYD. Guys, I'm just going to show you 5 things that you should do to speed up the way that you cut grass. Now, this could be for the homeowner, and this could be for the professional landscaper or young landscaper. Do these 5 things, and I promise you, you'll get through faster and you'll see your profits increase. Not by much, but they'll increase because you're gonna save time. Now guys, I'm not gonna actually go through all actually doing it myself, but let me show you. The first thing I do, or we do, is when we get to a property is go ahead and get your stick edger out. All right, stick edge those crispy ass lines like you see right there. All right, and the reason you wanna do that because you might have a little dirt that come out. Now, if you're consistently stick edging the same property, you won't have as much dirt to start coming out. But go ahead and stick edge those lines, get them nice and crispy. That's number 1. All right, number 2. The second thing you want to do, guys, if you can hear me over the airplane, is to get your weed eater and smooth out your edges right here. What I mean by that, it's like you're giving it a lawn fade. I got a video for that. But you want to smooth this part out right here. All right, and that's going to create a little debris or whatever the case may be. But you go ahead and you smooth those out. Do the entire property, smooth them out. So number 1, stick edge. Number 2, go ahead, get your weed eater out, smooth out your edges. All right, number 3. So number 3 is somewhat controversial, but not controversial. Trim your hedges. All right, all the debris that falls down, especially if you got rocks, you take all that trim debris and you blow all of that stuff back out into the yard, guys. Same way over here. Now, if you got leaves that fell during the fall, like those right there, when they get over there, you take them and you blow them back out in the yard. Personally, I'm not going to mess with these right here because maybe in the next month or so, we're going to come with some fresh pine straw. We'll go over that right there and cover all that stuff up. But once you trim all your hedges, even like that crepe myrtle, I don't even pick those up. We pick them up and we just put them out into the yard. Now, I'm not gonna blow these either because we're gonna cover this up with pine straw, but you take all that debris right there, guys. Even if you trim your big hedges and stuff, not the big hedges, your trees and stuff like that, all that loose debris, just blow it right back out here into the grass. You want it out here in the middle of the yard. As long as it's not windy, you shouldn't have a hard time, but just put it out here. All right, that's 3 steps right there. So number 1 was the stick edge. Number 2 was to smooth out your edges, give it a lawn fade. Number 3 was to trim your hedges and blow all that stuff into the yard if you can. This is not gonna work for everybody, guys. So don't go in the comments saying, oh, that's impossible. This is just a format. So number 4, what I should do is, you see these curves and stuff out here? Take your blower and blow all of that stuff back over into the lawn. Even where you stick edged and all that stuff, that little debris that's right there, you want to take it and blow it back into the lawn. It's going to make an easier cleanup. Hopefully I'm not getting muffled out by all this this wind, but go ahead, cut that, blow it back into the yard. I'm gonna tell you why. So this is number 5. All right, now number 5 is when you got 2 choices, guys. Either you're gonna be bagging this or you're gonna be mulching. All right, or you're gonna be side discharging. Just depends on what style you like. I personally like to bag and I like to mulch. When I'm in the field, I'm strictly mulching. It's rare that I pull the bagger out, all right, because that's a waste of time and we don't get as much money because it slows us up. So we mulch. If you consistently mowing, you're not going to have an issue or a problem when you're mulching the grass. All right, so number 5, when you're mulching it, you're putting it all back in the yard. We don't have no recycle bags or anything like that that we take away from the property. We don't have to bag up stuff and dump it in people's woods and stuff like that. All right, so when you're not bagging stuff up, or when you're mulching it, you're putting it back in the ground or in the soil, because it's going to break down over time. That way you speed up your process, guys. You don't have to go through all that extended time of doing the lawn, or the argument of how much you charge versus you just mulching or side discharging or bagging. All right, so If you do those 5 things, I promise you, if you do those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, if you do those 5 things, guys, it's going to speed up your mowing process. So guys, those 5 tips right there, that'll get you going right there. That'll speed up your process, guys. Hit me in the comments, guys. Let me know if you've done any of this, or what are you doing to speed up your mowing process at your home or at your work site, guys. You're tuned into Bermuda Grass Central with BYD. This is Michael Bowman with another great tip. I'll talk to you soon.